Alright, what is poppin' gang? It is ya boy, Gray, back on the scene, back in the art world, here with a guest. Um, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Van. I'm very awkward right now. Thank you.
It's okay. But yeah, we're gonna give you some nice art vibes, a nice, totally normal, not at all joking around art tutorial. That is definitely 100% serious all of the time.
100%, of course.
So, in order to get things started, you want to have a nice sketch out of what you want to do. Personally, I start with red because you know everybody's like, "Oh, let me start with black and then I'll just lower the opacity." But if you start with red, not only do you have a nice vibe of violence already, just pure anger, as all artists feel. But you also have like something that's way easier to see when you lower the opacity down. Although that could just be me, because I'm blind. So I'm gonna sketch out this nice body, which is incredibly uneven. Ew. You ever sketch out a body that just looks not human?
All the time.
See, and then the other thing about it is like, flipping the canvas is the worst thing you could do, because then you realize, oh god, everything is uneven. Otherwise, no. Ew. Like, I'll sketch out something that's supposed to be straightforward, and it'll be like, no. No, you fail. That's it, your passing grade is gone. What am I? Ew, ew, ew. No, 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 no. Another important
Undo.
Another important thing in art is backtracking all the time.
Oh yeah, I wish there's a Control Z button in real life.
Honestly. Oh, is this gonna look like a hand? That's a fun game artists have to play all the time. That is. Oh, wait, I realized the problem. No! I didn't. Wait. So the ribcage ends here. I'm thinking it ends way up here for no reason. Art tip number 73. Your elbows end where your ribcage ends, roughly. And, I don't know where there was gonna be a second point there, but I lost it. Okay, Van, on a scale of 1 to 10, how intimidating is this stance?
1 to 10. 15.
Perfect! That's what we
Very
want to hear.
scary.
So now I'm gonna just gently lower that sweet opacity in the corner. This is the fun part. New layers. Gotta love the layers. Because now that I have that low opacity layer, I could be like, oh, here's a totally new thing that I am doing on top of this without having to worry about it. And now I have to... This is the hard part, to be honest. Deciding what this person looks like.
Oh yeah. You can go so many ways with this one.
What sort of hairstyle are we thinking for this very, I had to do it to him pose?
Oh, true. I'm still really swoopy. Like a whoosh.
Ooh, I like this idea. I like this idea a lot. Alright, so like a wah.
Yeah.
Someone is this. Now that we have this, it's like I feel like I need to put this person in a suit. I feel like it's necessary now. Villianous smirk. That's... wait. Eyeballs. This is another thing. Art tip number 120. The eyes won't ever look right, to be honest. You could sit, you could practice for hours on end, but there's always just gonna be that one little off bit. But this is why later, coming soon, we cheat.
We cheat. If
you aren't, okay, story time. Legitimately had a professor tell me in the middle of class. I'm not kidding about this. I legitimately had a professor tell me in the middle of class, if you're not cheating, you're not doing it right.
Ooh, he's cool. I like him.
He was great. He was so good. He was like, listen, if you can't find ways to hack the system, you're doing art wrong. I, for the life of me, still do not know how to properly draw hands in this position. But you know what? There's a time to learn and a time to yearn for better art skills. Okay. So now that you have your nice little sketch on 2 separate layers, because that's how we're rolling today, I guess. Outlining. The fun part. The fun part.
I'm gonna cry. I'm not even doing it and I'm gonna cry.
This is where, if you've watched literally any speed paint and you see, like, that's what this is. Like, the line after line that just glitches in and out of reality a few times. Cheating good. Cheating really good. So once you have this nice little eyeball on your separate layer, you're going to take it, select it, go to edit, copy it, paste it, and then go, whoa, we're gonna flip it around! So now you have even eyes without needing to actually draw them.
The best hack any artist can learn.
Listen, everybody's like, oh, accuracy. I need accuracy when I'm just drawing. No, you don't. You just need to know how to swindle the eyes. Alright, here's artist tip number 207. Don't make characters have glasses, ever. Glasses suck to draw. Art tip number... I don't know what we're on. Ties? Like neckties? Just like... they're just triangles. They're just 2 triangles. That's pretty much it. You're working with wiggly triangles. You know, I actually heard once, from someone on Instagram, I don't remember who, that, like, they spend somewhere up to, like, 10 hours on line art. And I was like, how do you... Like, I get it. Line art, rough. Your line art in particular, artist, good stuff. But also 10 hours, I could never. Personally. I would get way too frustrated.
Yeah, same.
Like, even now, it's been like, what, 10-ish minutes of just the line art, and I'm already like, I just want it to be magically done somehow. You ever get that feeling that you just want it to just poof, done? Don't have to worry about it?
All the time. All the time. Yeah, so long as you have that pen, you're good.
True.
The pen is what makes it a suit.
Yes, without a pen. If you don't have a pen in your pocket, can you even call yourself a suit wearer?
Nope.
Exactly. It's a sin to not have a pen in your pocket. Talk about the 7 deadly sins. No, we're talking about the 8 deadly sins. The 8th one just happens to be not having a pen in your pocket at all times. Wait a second. I just realized I've worn suits before. Never had the opportunity to have a pen in my pocket. Does that mean I'm a fraud? Am I a fraud now?
You're a fake.
No!
How dare you?
No! I've been a liar this whole time. How dare I? Like I said, sometimes the sacrifice is in order. And oh no.
I can see it.
Just
See the
gonna
struggle.
just gonna pretend that this isn't there. Just gonna imply that there's a thumb here, and that's it. That's all we're dealing with today. Okay. It's almost settled. We're like 2 steps away here from getting to the fun bit. And that is destroying everybody's eyeballs with color. What colors do you
Favorite
think?
part.
What colors do you think we should be using here? Because we've got. Oh wait, I thought we were much closer. I thought we were much closer than where we were. Whoopsie doopsie. We don't have a brain. We don't have a brain for this. For this gentleman. What colors are we thinking?
I don't know. There's too many to choose from.
True. That is true. Let's go for the classic appeal of a very scary rich man in like maybe like a navy blue. So,
Yeah, that sounds good.
so colors. You gotta love them, you gotta hate them, you gotta slap them on there, but not on the same layer. That's probably not on the same layer.
Panic.
Probably not a great plan. So you want to slap them on there all nice. Have no regard. Except a little bit of regard for like where your outlines are. That's like the only thing you should worry about though, totally. And then we've got the sad cut off hands at the bottom. New layer time! We're gonna separate all these bad boys into bits. So you wanna get a nice zoom in on the very unnerving face I've made. And get those nice eyeballs colored in. Because if you don't have, you know, ways to separate, however could anybody tell that these are separate objects, you know? It's not like you could just have the plain old line art sitting there. No, that's boring. As for what color eyes, go around the color wheel until you feel satisfied, and then make it saturated to make it interesting. Then you end up with a nice leaf green. You have a mix between leaf green that's like one step away from being like the ugly mustard color of green. Now here's the thing about coloring stuff in. When you're like me and you have line art that just kind of squiggles out and doesn't connect, you cheat again. Well, just like how we cheated with the eyes, and you just put color where there should be lines, and hope for the best. Hope that when you zoom out, it's not glaringly obvious that your line art does not connect there. And then sometimes when you go to post it to like Instagram or something, I don't know, you look and you realize it's glaringly obvious that the line art doesn't connect there, and it doesn't look good. But it's too late now, you already posted it. Artists commit crimes. That's another thing that I heard a professor say out loud in the middle of a drawing class. Artists commit crimes. My crime is covering up the dirty, dirty sin under all of this layering. I have remembered another art tip. Say you are coloring on a nice separate layer like I'm doing now. And you look at it and you think, oh, what a lovely shade of navy blue. But then you look at it for about 2 more seconds and you decide, this is not a lovely shade of navy blue. This is a little bit off. Well, my friends, there is a solution to the problem, and it's not recoloring what you've just spent your time doing. No. Art tip number 1700. Layer colors the effect.
Whoa.
Now, you can make some adjustments. Fill it in, bam, you've got a nicer shade of navy that isn't so bright. And is actually really close to looking more on the like darker gray end of things. Hang on. There it is.
Oh.
So there, you have officially colored in your layer by not coloring in your layer. Normally I would say, it's shading time, but there's yet again more cheating to be done. This is where we go into the layer settings and clip layers together. Which means that no matter what I do to this poor little suit here, I can't go outside the lines. And if you're particularly, I don't want to use the word lazy, but it fits me. So if you're particularly, in my case, lazy, and you just want to get something really quick, you kind of just cut a nice little line here, and you go through. You clip the new layers together again. This time I'm gonna go darker. Cutting sweeto lines. Putting a little bit of effort in. You don't want it to look like you've done totally nothing to what you're doing. But just gonna repeat the process a few separate times. The face in particular I am going to blend out a little bit because it just kind of looks weird without doing that, in my opinion. Tough part is hair. This is what I've been saving for layer 10. Because it happens to also be the part that the hair is connected to, and the eyes. The eyes are going to be fun as well. So, take your original hair color, bump it down a notch, bump the red back into red more. Treat hair like, kind of like a monster a little bit. You kind of want to scribble on it. Just a bit. And it is semi-random. Especially depending on your positioning of the hair itself. But once you've got this weird feathery texture in there, you want to go a smidge darker and go a smidge more into the red-pink area. Do the same thing, but in the spot you already got. Then you're gonna go back to the original. Then you're gonna go up, and then you're gonna go, oh, that's more orange. Highlights. Highlights are fun. They're funky. And a little bit annoying. Then you're gonna go up one last time and over a little bit more. Dang, that's some hair. But no, it's not over yet. You're gonna go in with a very small airbrush. Yeah, smaller than that. And you're gonna follow the lines, pretty much. Only doing the ends. I figured this out recently, too. If you only do, like, the ends of what you put out, for whatever reason, it looks nicer, and I don't understand why. I've been doing weird, like, hair shading methods for forever, and I just figure out, hey, if you only do the end, it kind of looks wispier and more natural. So now, eyeballs. You love to hate him and hate to love him. And you go a little more blue and a little more dark to get the not iris. I don't. There's a word for it. I don't remember what it is. Then you go into the iris. And me personally, there's a few different ways that I do this. It depends. But I generally go darker and more in the blues. Do the top. Then blend it out. Then a little bit darker and more blue. Oh, that's a little bit out of line. Smaller on the blending for this upper bit. And my favorite part about shading in eyes is going back to the like lowest, brightest part, going brighter, and just whoop, pop, just very gently taking the ends, smoothing it out.
So pretty. I love it.
Thank you. And you back up and bam! Those are some eyes. Now, the part that I struggle the most with personally is backgrounds. But, again, if you're feeling particularly lazy, what you want to do is you want to go and, for this in particular, since there's a lot of like, there's this big splotch of blue, I'm going to stay in the warmer areas. Pick a nice, like, pale pink or something. And I'm going to slap it in here and see if it looks good. Not nearly intimidating enough. So, we're going to go into a more red. Because again, violent vibes. It's what we started with and it's what we're going to end with. That's too bright. That is too brown. I don't know why that's happening. But then you want to follow that line that you initially shaded out with. Maybe go a little bit behind it. Go super dark. And then go up. There you go. That's cheat shading. That is cheat shading in your background. Zero effort. It is two colors on top of each other. That is it. That's the secret. That is the secret. Artists don't want you to know. Villain backgrounds, two colors on top of each other. Bam, done. If you want to get fancy, you just blend it out and make it look like, oh, it's naturally fading into each other. Bam, done. Gradient, boom. Easy. Easy and lazy. Same thing with the suit, to be honest. You could just kind of woo. Oh, wooga. That's a villain that I would definitely be afraid of. And that is it. That's the whole process. That's the whole process for Spooky Villain Man. Then you go back up top to your top layer, put a new layer in there, go, whoa, my signature. Whoa. That was messy. That moved the background.
Dude.
Shrink. Put it by the shoulder all nice. Oh, look at that. It's my cute little signature. Bam. Done.
Gorgeous. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you for being the best company for this little new video thing I'm starting. But, links to Van's socials in the description. Go follow all of the socials. Go, now. Go into the description. Go, go, go. Look, it's right there. Oh my god, click on it. Whoa, look at that art. Oh my god, it's fabulous. But thanks for watching, everybody. Expect more of this. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, maybe. Is it something to look forward to? I don't know. Probably. But yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.